Brussels officials are entering the internet, and they are punishing disobedient social media platforms. First up is the portal of billionaire and inventor Elon Musk, 120 million euros, or almost $500 million zloty, for allowing users to write whatever they want on the portal.
Failure to comply with the non-compliance decision may lead to periodic penalty payments on top of today's fine. At the same time, we have adopted today and accepted TikTok's commitments to make its own advertising repository work.
And the Commission's instructions are to remove or restrict content that, for example, shows the dangers of illegal Islamic migration or promotes traditional values such as security, the economy, or family under the guise of combating hate speech and disinformation.
Nowe przepisy, regulacje unijne.
New EU regulations and rules are not the first attempts to introduce real censorship in the name of combating so-called hate speech and hate. This is particularly true in social media. Let us remember that things happen there that are beyond the control of the establishment, which likes to have a monopoly. So it's about left-wing officials and liberal politicians dictating to everyone what they should think and what they are allowed to write on the internet. And they call everything that contradicts their vision of the world hate speech, fake news, or propaganda.
To jest dążenie do tego.
This is an attempt to limit knowledge about what is happening in the world to what those in power want to say. This is pure totalitarianism, there is no doubt about it. An example of how far this totalitarian European Union or European left is going is the attempt to censor Musk and Portal X, generally speaking. Elon Musk does not agree with this. He did not buy the popular portal and introduce freedom of speech on it, only to now, under pressure from Brussels dignitaries, back down from what he fought for alongside Donald Trump during his presidential campaign.
The other side wants to take away your freedom of speech. They want to take away your right to bear arms. They want to take away your right to vote effectively.
Elon Musk is already paying a high price. Advertisers have turned their backs on him, but internet users have not, and that hurts American and European Democrats a lot. But Secretary of State Marco Rubio responds sharply to Ursula von der Leyen's aggression. The European Commission's $140 million fine isn't just an attack on X, it's an attack on all American tech platforms and the American people by foreign governments. The days of censoring Americans online are over. This is not the first such attempt by Brussels to interfere with the freedoms of European Union citizens. In addition to controlling the internet, officials also want to take control of the electoral processes in EU countries. Their standardization is intended to ensure that candidates who obediently follow orders from Brussels or Berlin always win.
Unia Europejska wciąż szuka wroga. Raz to są
The European Union is still looking for an enemy. Sometimes it's right-wing voters, as in Romania. Other times it's countries ruled by the right. And now it is attacking Platform X because it publishes content that is true. Right-wing content. Content that differs in tone from the shameful left-wing hate speech. Let us protect freedom of speech and support the right of every person to express their thoughts clearly and transparently. German authorities are already prepared to enter the homes of internet users and, under the pretext of spreading fake news, confiscate equipment to check which inconvenient content is being published. And the EU is unlikely to shy away from brutalizing its methods.
Na wolnym rynku idei
In a free market of ideas, where opponents of their ideology are not silenced, they will lose. Therefore, just as in communist times, they are introducing or attempting to introduce mechanisms to restrict our freedom of speech. Vice President J.D. Vance warned us about this at the beginning of this year, saying that when Europe betrays its roots, cuts itself off from them, and blocks the free exchange of ideas, then Europeans will have nothing left to defend. Freedom of speech, including on the internet, is the foundation of democracy.